Started recording. Oh, I got to turn my camera on too, man. I'm way behind today. Hold
You started recording?
on. I did.
Were you recording when the mic wasn't
There we go.
working?
No. Thankfully, I
Asking
was
for a
not.
friend.
I was not asking
That
for
was
a friend.
funny.
Oh my god. This week.
Do we have anything planned to discuss?
I don't know.
Or
I mean,
we're just, or we're
I
just
got
gonna shoot from the cuff. Maybe we
what?
shouldn't. I shouldn't use the S word
What?
in in the
Shoot from the cuff.
Chicagoland area.
Oh my
Shoot.
god. That's crazy, dude. I like day one, the beach opens, and there's already like within an hour people getting
Yeah.
shot.
Stupid.
I don't,
I'm telling you.
like this state is just out of control.
Yeah. I mean, we have a volleyball tournament. I'm downtown. Sometime in June. I don't know when.
Oh my god, is
And
this
I
for
don't want to go.
this is for
I'm
the park
scared.
district thing or whatever?
They're gonna take our car.
Oh my god. They could take your cat.
Yeah,
What where's it at? Is it like on like a decent
like
area at
Navy
least?
Pier.
It's not so bad, but you gotta park like crazy far away, right? And then walk to the pier.
I'm just gonna drive right up on the pier.
Push everybody out of the way. Just lay on the
Not
horn.
messing around.
We got a volleyball tournament, damn it, we're late. God, that's fun.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta think about that kind of thing, you know.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna like
Like,
like
what if
drive.
there's
Yeah, like that sucks.
somebody gets one
That's
in the tournament, or I come back and my van's on blocks,
they
or
they get pissed off because like their
over the
team
line.
loses. Yeah, right. Mark it a 0.
I don't know. I mean, maybe some of these are just crazy and they'll never happen, but who knows? Like, weird shit happens.
Well, yeah, like that's like an accurate
People lose their mind.
fear now that like when you go places, you have to think about that kind of crap.
Right.
Like, and it shouldn't be that way. It never was
No.
that way.
Oh.
Maybe because we got older. I don't know what it is.
No. No. We used to go downtown all the time. Remember we wouldn't have second
Oh
thoughts about it
God,
because
yeah.
we weren't hearing about it. We'd take the train down and we'd freaking hoof it to Navy Pier
Yeah. They've got
and
like
play
back
laser
alleys
tag.
and yeah.
Yeah.
We get the cab and the guy wanted to take us to the weed fest.
Yeah. We went through some sketchy areas. We weren't worried. Now.
Now you probably would.
Yeah, now you gotta run in fear.
Fear and Run.
Fear and run. Right.
Fear and Loathing in Chicago.
I'm gonna sit outside.
Yeah, you get the fire pit going again.
No, no fire pit.
We're still trying to figure out if we want to keep the pool because I gotta like level it out because like I don't know what the hell happened. It shifted. Or if I'm gonna get rid of it and like just put grass back there and like buy one of those fire pits to like put on the ground. Christine doesn't want me to build one again because she's like, it's just sit in the middle of the the yard, and I'm like, yeah, but it was so cool to have that thing. I don't know.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of yard stuff in preparation for a graduation party, and
Nice.
oh, it's warmer out than I thought.
You got to make sure the taco truck doesn't like sink into the dirt
Just
the
like
side
a
of the house.
ninja. Yeah. And we're not gonna do a taco truck because that thing was loud.
What do you mean loud? Like
Loud and smelled like propane.
did it really? Oh wow.
Yeah.
What
We don't have that.
like they
Have
can't
like the
just
White
like
House lawn back here.
shut it. Yeah, that's true. They can't like shut it off or anything while they park it there.
No, they gotta power the grill, dude.
Oh, I gotcha. You guys gonna do now like a buffet?
Yeah, we're actually doing. We have someone coming out, and they're gonna do kebabs.
Nice.
And they're no trucks. They just set up the grills here,
Oh, that's cool.
which yeah, it's more expensive. But I don't know. Like, how often do you have a graduation?
Yeah, yeah. Well, that like high school and college.
Yeah. Well, she can only have one graduation party, so this is it.
Nice. You're like, that's it. You
Mm-hmm.
are not graduating ever again. Well, no, you shouldn't say that. You're just not gonna
Or
have a party.
now I'm gonna have a party, right? Yeah, it's nice out here. I guess I overdressed. I thought it was colder. Like last Friday, I can't, that's why I had the fire pit. It was cold.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
it's like what 70 out here now.
Mm. I think you should keep the pool because you have a little kid still.
Yeah, yeah, the grandson. Yeah.
What is it? Is he third grade, second grade?
Uh
What?
third? Yeah, he's 9.
Yeah.
Third grade, yeah. Because we thought about like he likes to go to the pool, the park district. They'll take him like during the summer because his friends and stuff are to go there. But like when they're done or like when they come back for like dinner, because they usually go like all day. If we buy the pass, you just come and go. But the pass is
Right.
like, I think for like 3 or 4 people, it's like $300, which isn't bad because that lets you like to all the time. But I don't know.
Yeah. I hear you. Hmm. Well, so does he go? Does he go to the park district pool more? Does he ever go into your pool?
Um,
Maybe
I
get rid of
want
the
to
pool if he's already going to
say,
the park district.
yeah, I want to say last year they did, but I don't think it was like I don't know. I mean, it's he likes playing in ours because it's like when it's really hot, like he could be there all day, and like even in the evening, he'll go in it if it's like 80 degrees at night, because that pool closes at like 6 or something, 5 or 6.
All right.
So I mean, it's not too
I
bad.
can't even picture a pool in your yard.
It was in that corner
Like
next to the shed where the fire pit was.
like your yard's smaller than mine.
Yeah, it is. It's tiny. It's in that back corner. It
Yeah.
takes up a lot of the corner in front of that tree.
I can't picture it.
I mean,
Is it
there's
level
room.
back there?
Well, no. So we had a guy actually come out because I marked out the size of where we want it with like a paint, and a guy came out and actually he used like a sod cutter to basically level out the land, like to cut off all the grass,
Oh, okay.
and then he dug down like another 2 inches, and I put sand down, but I think I I didn't either put enough sand or I didn't level it because the whole pool like shifted and it like leans now to one side. It's not like falling or anything, but like it's like the legs are like weird angles on the walls. So like I
Did you?
basically it's half empty because we you got to empty it for the winter like to
Mhm.
so it doesn't freeze and split, and it's like I could pump it out and move it and then level the ground with more sand. That's not a big deal.
Did you tamp it?
I did it by hand, although I think I may rent one of
Huh.
those like plate compactors
That's
the next
probably
time.
why. Yeah. Yeah. Remember like what we did with the driveway?
Yep, yep,
We had the tamper. You got a tamp.
yep. Tampy Tamperson.
Yeah. What are you gonna? So in the back corner, you're gonna put a fire pit, or you're gonna build, or you're gonna put it in the middle of the yard.
Well, if we get rid of the pool, I'll just put grass, like dirt and grass stuff back there, like probably get sod.
Hmm.
And then I'll probably
Hmm.
either get like a one of those like fire pit like cauldron things that I can move. Like I had one
Yeah.
before when we moved in, and I actually got rid of it. Or
So
I'll
did
just
we.
get like, I was thinking I'd get like what you have, but then it's stuck on the patio. Like I can't really move it.
The cinder blocks?
No, the chimenea thing.
Oh, yeah, the chimney. Yeah. Yeah, you can. You know what you could do
What's that?
is in the back corner is you could put like an arch. Everybody has an arch that goes nowhere
Yes,
in their
yes.
yard. You can put an arch there, or one of those pedestals that just has a crystal ball on it.
Oh, my neighbor's got one of those. Yeah, like the
Yeah, just take
scrying stone.
his.
Let's go steal it.
It's crying. It's crying. So,
Yeah, it'll be like the
you should.
like in
You gotta.
freaking The Hobbit.
You gotta go to Spirit Halloween and get like one of those dummies and have it look like they're using the stone all year
Oh
round.
my god, that would be hilarious.
Crying stone. That's
Oh,
funny.
that'd be. How's
Yeah,
Eric?
just go around taking your neighbor's garden gnomes and put them in the corner of your yard.
I have a
Under an arch. Get an arch though.
I have a zombie
People
gnome that I put out there,
people will be afraid to cross the
but I got
threshold of a garden arch.
I have a fence though, so like it would definitely lead nowhere.
I know, that's what makes it amazing.
It would just be that way.
Yeah, or put a birdhouse.
I got one in the tree.
Oh, okay. Put another birdhouse.
Another bird out.
We have like 3.
What? Dang.
Yeah, we get orioles and catbirds. Someone said we had a new bird in the area called a catbird, and Katie said, "Well, that's because she didn't tell them that, but she said it's because of the food she put out or something." So
Oh, I
I
got.
think there's a cat that flies around,
Okay.
or I don't know what a catbird is. I should look it
What? Wait a minute. A cat that flies? What the fuck? Wait a minute. Why am I?
up.
You have a
That's
cat
what it's
that's
called.
flying around.
Yeah,
man,
well,
that looks like
that's what
trash.
happens when you use a scrying stone.
Evolution, bitches.
John scried it into existence
That's right. I willed it into
under
existence.
his arch.
I've been
Alright.
practicing the dark arts in my backyard, Eric. So
Okay.
He created a whole new bird.
out of a cat. I got
It's a real bird. Here, hold on.
I got a light
I'm gonna look.
today. So no corona.
No, I
You
had
got
the
a what?
corona earlier.
Yeah. I couldn't find any there. I don't know what the hell. Maybe they were sold out.
Yeah, I was home today, so I drank.
Nice.
I was
You
like
guys- you
4
guys
deep
are,
by like 11.
You guys were off for the holiday, right?
Well, Monday. I took today off to.
Oh, okay.
Well, I thought I was gonna paint and mow the lawn, but I ended up
Mowing the paint.
helping Patty Melt with some of the garden, get the garden set up, trellis.
Garden
that reminds me, I
gnomes.
forgot to put the
Arch.
fence around it. Wonderful. I'll do that before everybody comes over tomorrow.
Everybody's coming over for what?
Oh, did you get an invitation, John?
I did not.
Yes, you guys did last week. Painting party.
Well, for paint. Oh, it is an actual painting
Oh.
party.
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna paint. It's gonna look kind of similar to this. I could bring you in the
Nice.
bathroom and show you, but
I don't want to go to your bathroom
Um,
with you. That's gross.
it's more of a tannish gray, a tan gray versus like a bluish gray. Like this stuff here
pegging happened.
is a little bluer, and that's the new stuff is a little
Would you consider that heather gray?
I can't even.
mindful. It's called mindful.
Is your
gray.
camera on?
Who's mine?
Me?
Neither
Yeah,
one of
mine's
you
on.
guys show up as.
Really? Mine's
Oh,
on.
mine doesn't show as on. I just see lines through your cameras on mine.
I see Eric. He's wearing a Squat Life shirt.
Oh,
It's probably
Maybe
better
it's-
that way.
maybe it's me. Maybe
Gotta
it's
be.
Maybelline.
I'm whooped. It's been a busy
Whooped.
week.
Gonna whoop your ass.
Oh.
Yeah,
This is
something's
weird.
whooping my ass.
Oh my.
Oh, not too bad. Only 12,000 steps
Here.
today, so
I
kind of light.
I don't know. I don't. I gotta see what the hell I got planned. Otherwise, I'd probably come over tomorrow. If Caitlin's got to work, I
tomorrow,
can't
Sunday?
because she's got to take my car.
Tomorrow or Sunday. We got
I'm not.
this
I'm
room,
not gonna make
which
it either day.
this room won't be too bad, because we just have to take that off, some outlet covers,
Bullshit.
I could
and
do
move
that. I could do that room
monstrosity
by
behind me.
myself.
Oh yeah, yeah. This room, if this room, well, no. Where'd Dan go?
I think he was having problems with the video.
Oh,
He's got to come back.
So there's a little patching that has to be done, a couple of holes here and there, but nothing too bad. So
Couple
and then
of holes
the
here and there, over here, there.
oh god, I just remembered I got to pull my TV down tomorrow. That's going to be a real pain in my keister.
Nah, it won't be that bad.
Well, I
That's-
got this. We got that frame TV because it can display. It looks like a photo with a certain
Yeah,
trim.
it's got like a
photo
border, like a picture frame
Yeah.
around it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and it's got a little Molex plug with like this tiny, tiny thin wire. Oh, that's gonna suck. I'm not looking forward to this. I'd like to thank Menards for this, for doing this.
Huh.
Uh-oh. Daddy
That's
Mup,
weird.
you okay? All right.
Hold on, Dan. Let me try this.
I'm just wondering if I'm not the only one.
No, turn it off. Let me turn it back on.
We.
No, that you're like flipping screens.
What the hell?
As-
Oh, because
it's
you
still
turn
got-
it like resets it. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's.
I wonder if it's because of the connection. See, that's his
We
video
having
connected.
tornadoes
Though.
again?
No, not in here.
Let me try. Yeah, let me just try this. Hold on, I'm gonna try this.
Word.
Maybe you're right.
Hmm.
You're generally correct when it comes to computers.
Generally.
I was making sure that was drying right. Does that look okay in there? Okay, never mind.
Nice.
I got a debate tomorrow if I want to, because by our sink there's two lights.
Okay.
Now I got a debate. Do I want to tape around it and just paint around it, or do I want to take the fixture off? The fixture off is 2 screws and.
Is it like the
2 wires.
round thing? Just cut in with a dude. I'm telling you, why do you tape? Get good scrub.
Why? Because then you look like this guy's shit work.
I don't know, man. I
showed you that picture.
Yeah.
I don't know what he used, but
I tell you the best.
Menards couldn't match my paint. I'm just salty. About that.
That's been going on like 2 weeks.
We went to the Woodstock Menards 3 times. I went a 3rd time because I brought the paint sample and I said, hey, if I went with a 5-gallon, can we get close to can we do this? Because originally it was a 5-gallon versus a 1-gallon. Maybe you guys are just incompetent. Whoa, hey, look at that.
I missed it. What was that?
Trees.
Ah, okay.
So, but they're like, yeah, no, it's computer controlled. I'm like, yeah, I know. We used to do it at Handy Andy. Handy Andy forever.
And they're like, what the hell is that?
Exactly.
What the
And then we
hell
went to
is
one
Handy Andy?
Lincolnshire as well. And she mixed it up and it came out the same way. And I was just like, all right, you people.
Maybe their computers are wrong.
Their computers are wrong.
I'm telling you,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
so
willing
they're
to
not using
bet.
it wrong.
I'm willing to bet that because you took them a 5-gallon thing, they're still doing it and putting 5 gallons worth of the mix, the color stuff, into a 1-gallon pail, and it's probably fucking with the colors.
Well, it's computer controlled, so
Right, but I'll bet you they're not choosing the 1 gallon.
Well,
but
what are you bringing them to match?
The top of the paint can, the paint tub, it's the 5-gallon jug. So the top of the can with the paint code, that tells you, hey, it takes so much of this color, so much of that color, and so much of this color. And the paint, they put a little dollop on the top so that they can match it if they need to. So they can
Okay,
scan it and match it.
so it's not like you gave them a paint chip and said match this. You bought
That was their
paint.
suggestion. No, the guy that rehabbed my house before we bought paint. And
Oh,
yeah, 3 different
where did
stores.
he
Well,
get the paint?
technically, Menards.
Hmm. This story's got
So,
legs.
and I wish they ran to the right paint. What I did is I took the paint that they tried to match, because it was just a couple shades lighter, and I had some darker stuff.
I mean, you're talking
So
like
what I
50
did,
Shades of Gray, right?
something like, yeah, exactly. So I took a darker gray and started mixing, slowly taking like the paint stick and dripping it into a little bit. I got
Turn that camera
probably
on.
95% of the way, 96% of the way. Like, unless you were looking at it, nobody would have known.
Huh.
But when you looked at it, one was like an eggshell versus a different type of like base coat.
Yeah, but that's usually the finish. So you get like eggshell, semi-gloss, gloss,
Yeah, exactly.
satin,
It's like
whatever.
it's like the difference between, one was Pittsburgh and one was, I forget what the other brand was. So maybe the difference between their base coats,
Probably.
their eggshells were different. So looking at it from the side, you could see one, it was a little shinier where I painted. But I got close. I got right there. And if it would have just not been as shiny, I would have just been
Shiny.
like, all right, easy peasy. I'm like, it's not tough.
Man, you got like just, geez.
So there's what? It was $300 today. I've gone through 1 gallon, luckily, and we got a total of 6. So, well, no, not 1 gallon. I think I still have like an eighth of that, the first gallon. So yeah, it's been a
Okay.
pain in my ass, royally big pain in my ass. So, bathroom's almost done. I got 2 walls, and then
Nice.
bedroom, living room, stairway, bathroom upstairs, and either the girls' playroom or their bedroom, because we're gonna paint one of them like I think it's called Strawberry Moon or something like that. So we're gonna paint it like a pinkish color. I think we're gonna do the playroom that.
Nice.
So yeah, so that'll be fun.
That is kind of cool.
Yeah,
I
something
like
like
painting.
that.
Painting's fun.
Painting is annoying.
I love it. It's relaxing. Maybe I like it because everybody leaves me alone because I get all pissy if they're in the room.
Maybe I don't like it because I do it I do it all the time.
Oh, look at that. I can totally see your glass now.
Mm-hmm.
Drink cam.
I should have put whiskey in here or bourbon in here, but I didn't. I drank enough before lunch.
This is a fine Pilsner beer. What is that? Cherry Coke?
Cherry Dr. Pepper Zero.
Okay. Nice. I like that stuff.
Yeah. So
mine, on the other hand, is not.
I had Corona earlier. I had what, 4? Between 9 and like 10:15.
I was a day drinker.
Mm-hmm. I was like, all right, we're getting bombed today. That'll be fun.
And then he went and painted. And he wonders why it looks all weird.
Yeah, exactly. What's that, Patty Melt? Yeah, she's reminding me. I took one of my empty bottles because we parked on the side of the house. Uh-oh, where'd he go?
I think he's still having problems. He was in his backyard. Maybe he keeps losing his signal or something.
Yeah, maybe. But we had the car parked on the side of the house, so I just took the beer bottle and stuck it by the wipers.
Nice.
We drove around with it like that for probably a good 45 minutes or an hour. I got home, I looked, I was like, oh shit. I'm like,
before you realized?
Before I realized, and I realized it when we got home, and I was like, uh-oh. We were driving with a beer bottle.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It was empty, right?
Yes. I completed that mission. So
That's cool.
not a lot from our listeners today, but I
No,
guess that's showbiz, baby.
that's showbiz. Back in
Mhm.
1998, when Undertaker
So
something
enough.
or other,
Oh,
the Shogun of Harlem.
Kind of makes you want to kick a fat kid at Kmart. Know what I'm saying?
Man, I miss Kmart.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw an article on what was it, China, or Apple is doing this thing now where, was it, the UK is going to force them to replace the Lightning port with a USB-C port because they
That'd
want
be nice.
they want like unity across all their devices and to avoid all this like e-waste. And
Yeah.
I guess because like China copies everything, there's like, apparently there's Apple stores in China that just they look just like the Apple stores here in like the US, but they sell like counterfeit Apple crap, and they've been selling iPhones with USB-C cables for like the last like 5-6 years because they just counterfeit it and make their own. And you know,
so
it's
they're ahead of the curve.
yeah, it's like, well, gee, now Apple's just gonna steal their idea.
See, I like USB-C over the Lightning cable, so I'm for
I do
that.
too, because it's like now, so I got the phone for work, iPhone. It doesn't come with a freaking cable or charger or anything. They're just like, oh, use the old one. I'm like, wait a minute, what if this is like my first iPhone? Now I gotta go buy one.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works.
That's
Everything is
an
separate.
Apple. It just generates more trash to end up in the freaking, garbage pile somewhere, choking a turtle or something wrapped around its neck.
Yeah. What are we gonna do with all the cables? Burn them?
I don't know. I
Have
mean,
a cable burning party?
we do this thing at work where they do the e-recycling. So like usually, like if I go into the office and I got crap, I'll take it in, like old monitors and stuff. But I don't know. I mean, yeah. Otherwise, what do people do? They throw them away.
Right.
It sucks.
I'm gonna feed
It's
it
the
to
American
Dave.
way.
It's
Did you know
American.
chickens cannot have alcohol?
What happens if they do?
I guess it's toxic to them.
Have you seen Gremlins? Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
toxic chicken alcohol.
Because I
where's
was
my
joking.
Discord settings?
I'm like, can I get Dave drunk?
Are you? Let me see.
Who wrote this?
You should be able to view. Yeah, I mean, you got right. So what happens if you give?
Nothing.
What happens if you give
have
the
no
chicken? You have no rights.
You have
Taking
no
away
rights.
rights. What
I am
happens
the
if you?
future of America.
That's
I'm
right.
rightless.
That's right. We're going to take away your social credit score. What what happens if you give your chicken alcohol? What happens to them?
It's toxic, so I think they might
It's
die.
poison. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's poison.
Jesus.
To 'em.
Like, are we talking like how chocolate is poisonous to dogs, but like they have to eat like a ton of it, or like just any little bit will kill a chicken?
I don't know. I didn't try it, and I didn't look any further because I was like, I don't really want to kill them. So
So maybe, hear me out.
he annoys the shit out of me, but I don't want to kill him.
Chickens evolved from dinosaurs, isn't that the story? So is that how
Dinosaurs
dinosaurs
evolved from chickens?
Maybe. Okay, but is that could that be how the dinosaurs became extinct? They were eating like fermented apples and they got drunk and they just all
were there
croaked.
apple trees back then?
Well,
I would assume so.
I would guess some kind of fruit that probably fermented, right? See, we just totally debunked science.
Did you post that? Where did I? That is just a weird one of those mind-blowing things that the Tyrannosaurus Rex is closer to cell phones than it is to the Stegosaurus.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Like as far as like when they lived, or
yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Hold on, I'm gonna find it. I'll show you.
If anybody knows the answer to it, give us a holler.
Yeah, put it down in the comments. Shout it out. I want to know.
I'm gonna find it.
So
No.
I was also watching like a bunch of 9/11 crap because I don't know why I like to punish myself.
Go down a rabbit hole.
Well, I think it was that whole thing we were going about in WhatsApp, and I saw an article that System of a Down, and they did that song Chop Suey. It came out like a month before 9/11, and then
I'd go for some
fans
chop suey right now.
fans started spreading rumors that the band was like psychic and like prophesizing about the attacks because their lyrics for like that song and all the other songs were like so on point with everything that happened. And I guess after the attack, Clear Channel, the radio station company, they sent out like a list of songs to all their stations that should not be played due to their questionable nature, and that was one of them because they didn't want to like upset people. And I'm like, well, come on, like it's a freaking song.
I
Chop
can
suey?
understand it.
Well, they said that one, and then like I
Hong Kong
guess
Suey?
a bunch of the other songs that they released on those albums, like they took like the self-righteous suicide line, the line about when he's prepared to die, and it's like people are like, oh my god, they knew about the attacks, and they're psychic, and I'm like, people will believe anything, won't they?
Well, what about The Simpsons? I mean, come on.
Right? They've been doing it for
The
like
Simpsons
30
are
years.
psychic. Yeah.
Yeah, they've been doing it since the 90s.
Somebody made a pact with the devil. I'm sure of it.
They must have, because The Simpsons is they're right way too much.
Okay, the T-Rex lived during the late Cretaceous period,
I was just looking at that.
which
Sorry.
ended 66 million years ago, and the Stegosaurus lived during the late Jurassic period, which ended 145 million years ago. The first iPhone was released in 2007, which is only 14 years ago. I don't know when this was. I'm assuming 2021. So the T-Rex is closer in time to the iPhone than it is to the Stegosaurus. Well, the more you know, that little star shooting through the sky.
There you go.
Did you hear about McDonald's got found liable for a hot chicken nugget that fell from a Happy Meal and burned a girl?
What? This is like the freaking coffee shit all over again?
The coffee, yeah.
Caution, our food is hot. Don't be an idiot. That's what they should just put on the boxes.
Yeah, exactly. 2nd-degree burns on her upper thigh. Well, they just cooked it. What do you expect? Do you expect them to just take it out of the freezer and hand it to you and go, here, eat this cold shit?
So
Well, how did it drop? It shouldn't be on McDonald's.
Right,
Who
like did the
dropped
mom
nugget
give
on
the
her?
kid the freaking like box and say, here you go, eat it in the back seat?
Yeah.
Like how old is the kid? Did it say?
No.
I'm
they don't
looking at
reveal
her
that
right
anymore.
now. 4-year-old girl.
Oh.
Who the hell? Okay, I'm sorry. This is on the
She
parent.
handed the food. They handed the food to the children. Well, the mom handed the food to her children who were in the back seat. After they drove away, the daughter started screaming.
I'm sorry. That's on the mom.
That's on the mom. Yeah, that's sorry. You shouldn't be.
That is a bad mother right there. You don't give your kid any kind of food because you're fucking driving. The kid's gonna what? Eat it and start choking. Then what are you gonna do? Like blame McDonald's because my kid choked and died? Like, come on.
What's that, Patty Melt?
Oh no.
Stick it in the vent, turn your AC on, or stick it out the sunroof.
Oh, you're talking about the chicken nugget. Okay.
Yeah.
You said stick in the vent. I'm like, whoa, hey now. This isn't that kind of podcast.
Well, now
Stick it
we're
in
back
the
to
chicken
50
nugget holder.
Shades of Grey.
Yeah, and we've gone full circle.
And we've got exactly. It's like, yeah, I want a large black coffee. If I, what do I expect them to hand me? An iced coffee or a hot coffee? Do you want that iced or do you want that cold? Well, I would like that hot, thank you.
I guess
Expect hot coffee.
I guess like, oh, I'll take a 6-piece chicken nugget or whatever the hell it is, give it to my kid in the little Happy Meal box. Like, I haven't been a parent of young kids like in like 30 years almost, but it's like I wouldn't give
We
my
were talking
kid.
about that.
I wouldn't give my kid, you know, a 4-year-old like the food in the back seat because I'm sure she's probably like strapped into the, you know, kid seat. Like, what
And
if
then
the
it'll
kid
look
start?
like
Yeah, but like, what if the kid starts choking? Like, that's like parenting 101. Like, don't give your damn kids anything to eat while they're in the car. Like, too bad the kid's gonna what, scream and yell. Like, make them wait till you get home, or pull over and eat it in the damn store. Don't fucking It's not on McDonald's. It's on that stupid fucking mother.
yeah.
Wow.
She should have her mom card revoked.
You have strong feelings about this.
So
Well, it's a
so you
stupid frivolous lawsuit because she's trying to make a buck at her kid's expense.
speaking of you haven't had young kids in like 30 years. You have a daughter that's almost my wife's age.
Yep, yep,
You have a grandson,
yep. Two.
two grandsons, yes, two grandkids, which is wonderful, by the way.
Thank you.
Do you think you're gonna get to meet your great grandkids?
Ooh, that's a good question.
And what about the odds of great great grandkids?
So
Because you figure,
so if he's like 9 now, let's say
say,
roughly
10 years,
yeah. So like you figure,
you'll
I
be
don't know. I mean,
47.
yeah, maybe
-ish.
another 20 years, maybe 15 years. I don't know when do you have start having babies now? I don't know. like what like 25, like after college, right? Is ideally.
Ideally, so
So
yeah.
somewhere like mid-20s, say 25-ish, maybe.
So you'd be 60s, in your 60s.
Yeah, yeah, I guess I could. Yeah, I
For
mean,
your great grandkids, and then if
wow.
they have kids early,
So that'd be like
you know,
another 25 years. That puts me at 85.
There's a
80, you'd be in
chance.
your 80s.
That
You'd know
could
your
be.
great grandkids.
Wow. Wow. Now you got me thinking about that, man. I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
have
have
to.
to still be working.
Yeah, I'm probably still
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
working. I'm gonna still be working. We won't
You
have any
gotta support the kids.
There'll be no social security. I can't retire. I'm gonna work till
Yeah,
I
there'll be
die.
no Social Security, right? No Medicare.
Mm-hmm.
God.
All the books will be banned.
That's right. Yes.
Everything
You
will
don't need
be
that teaching, lady.
Are we gonna
everything will
burn?
be learned over TikTok.
Oh God. Are we gonna burn books, or is that like a thing? Are we gonna start doing that again?
Well, when we run out of trees and we got to heat our homes, yeah.
Oh
Yeah, true. Yeah,
Christ.
because we can't have gas stoves anymore. Well, that's in New York, but
Did they
I thought it
actually pass that like law or whatever?
I think the law is you can't have new construction with a gas stove.
So what are you gonna do? Electric? Like
Yeah.
that's not very efficient. And that's a lot more
Mm-mm.
costly, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think it's only, excuse me, I think it only refers to new construction. I don't live in New York, so I don't really care.
Oh yeah. New York becomes the first state to ban natural gas stoves and furnaces in most new buildings. That would be enough to make me leave, dude. Like, there's no way.
There's a whole lot of other shit in New York that would make me want to leave.
Well,
I mean,
they're probably trying to offset it though with some sort of tax credits or something.
well, but like, come on. I always thought gas was supposed to be more efficient, like easier to cook with, like
Mhm.
electric ovens and stoves don't seem like a thing that people really want.
Then we can go down the rabbit hole if they're controlling your electricity.
Well,
Well, they did that
Your
in
social
California.
credit score.
They did that in
Doing that in
California.
China.
They replaced the
the
Never-
leaf
Smart
blowers.
thermostats.
they did that. They banned gas powered leaf blowers,
Come
but
and take it. Sorry.
they put in those smart meters, and when
Mhm.
they had low power output and like they were going to do brownouts, they basically turned off people's air conditioning and stuff that was like drawing a lot of
That's good.
power.
I bet you the governor's house wasn't, turned down.
Oh,
or,
yeah, I'm
or
sure.
Obama's wasn't.
I'm sure he probably
I've read
doesn't.
something the other day. I read something about with the summertime coming up and the power grid not being, being a fragile power grid.
Yep.
They've asked people not to charge their EVs.
They were talking about that in California. So they just passed that law or whatever that like all
2030
new,
or something.
yeah, all new cars will be EVs, and then they're like, oh, don't charge them.
Mhm.
What the hell? It just they're pushing that 15-minute city is what they're pushing.
Yeah, exactly. Which social
Joke.
credit score. Mm-hmm.
What's the what is it? 15-minute city?
Yeah, basically you can do
15-minute
everything
cities.
you need within 15 minutes of your house or whatever. Like so your
Oh.
work, your shopping, your whatever social life, you could walk or drive, bike, whatever within 15 minutes. Which I mean realistically, like considering I haven't worked in the office in like 3 years, I kind of do that now.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah. Well, you figure like Target and Walmart and stuff like that, they're like 20, 25 minutes. Well, Target's probably 25, 20 minutes away.
But see, you're more rural. Like Dan
Yeah.
and I,
Yeah.
we could go like 10, 15 minutes and get anything we wanted.
I
Mm-hmm.
can go 5 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, like I could
Mhm.
literally bike to the grocery store wherever I wanted to go. I mean,
I could
Yeah.
go to Daniel Foods. We have a little grocery store down the way, but it's like Mariano's. It's a little
Yeah.
pricey for what it is. It's
I
not,
mean, I think the underlying fear that a lot of people have with those 15-minute cities is then they start doing crap like you said with like your social credit score or like some kind of
Mhm.
system where then they say like, oh, you're not allowed to leave the city because of XYZ.
Mhm.
Well, now you've got different areas like in the frickin' Hunger Games. Now I'm gonna have to offer Eric up as a tribute so I can leave the city.
Actually, one of my neighbors told me that I could go hunt on his. He's got acres. He's got a farm down the street. He told me that I could go hunt turkey whenever I wanted.
Let's do it. Bow hunting or rifles or
Crossbow.
Oh,
So
yeah.
so I
I don't
speaking
even
of-
know if my crossbow is right. I don't even know if it shoots straight. I have to sight it in. I don't know. It was
Well,
kind of a
No,
spur of the
I
moment.
think
Okay.
you should go out. You should go out with it as is, and you should record.
I would
Yeah,
think
you know what?
you're probably gonna want to check that before the zombie apocalypse happens.
And you know what? Actually, that would 'cause it's
Carl.
400.
Yeah,
It's 400 feet per second. So
Daryl.
I mean, it's a little more. I'm not against hunting, but I think
I
bow
like
hunting, crossbow or compound bow, I think that'd probably be a little more of a challenge.
Yeah.
Than just
Yeah.
sighting in on a rifle and pulling a trigger. So
Yes.
I haven't sighted it in. So hey, what the hell?
I've always
it's a toss up.
my boss does bow hunting, compound bow hunting. And he said the hardest part is going from like rifle to bow or like even crossbow is you
Mhm.
have to get used to the range and basically letting the target get closer because you don't have the range or at least you don't have the accuracy at range like you would with like a rifle.
Yeah.
So, he
Yeah,
said like
yeah.
he'll sit in a stand in a blind for like hours and like, you'll see like a turkey go maybe 100 yards away, but you can't take a shot at it because there's no guarantee you're going to be
Mhm.
close. Yeah, you just got to hope it comes in maybe another 50 yards and then you might be
said
able to hit it.
Yeah. He said they bagged like 3 of them or something like that.
Nice.
Before like 8 o'clock in the morning the other week. I'm like, all right, well, shit. let's
It's
go.
not hunting season up there though, but it's private property, so you can do it whenever, right?
I don't know. I have not taken my hunter safety course, so I don't know. That is something that I would like to do
We talk
because I
about
would
like
like to hunt.
the hunting and the guns. I went on the Illinois website to register for the Floyd, and their
Yeah.
fucking website doesn't work. So now I gotta like go to a shop and pay them to
Yeah.
fucking do it. Sucks.
Yeah, there's
I
a
can't
whole
even
other
get the forms. Like, why would you have a website? You sign up and then it's like, oh, fill this out, put all your info in. I click next and it says, oops, something went wrong. Contact system administrator. And it's like,
Mhm.
and I'm like, okay, maybe I could just find a form and like fill it out and send it in. Well, nope. They're like, you got to go to a store that's authorized to do the process and pay their fee. And then, the $10 or $20, whatever it is for the Floyd. It's like, fuck it. Come on, man. It's a racket.
Mhm.
I'm going to just be like all the
Yeah,
criminals and go buy my gun on the corner downtown somewhere.
There you go.
Give me a Glock switch.
Yeah.
Just give me the little switch for a Glock. That's all I care.
Can't you get
Not
one
that
at
I would not-
Mariano's?
Actually, shit, I could just
No.
go to the beach and get it. They're already fucking. They're already on
Yeah.
the beach with their guns. The hell.
Not that I would install it. If I ever got the little switch for the back of the Glock, not that I would install it because no offense, that's just a waste of ammo. You know?
Well, how hard would it be to hold that thing to keep all those bullets on target?
What Patty Melt?
I mean, unless you went like a burst.
I think it's gonna be a long summer in the city.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a long summer. I don't know how hard that would be. I've watched videos on like Glock 19s that are full auto and stuff like that. It doesn't look easy. So I'd like to find out. Just
When
for
did
experience,
the speaking of bad summer in the city, when did the blue helmets get here? Do we know?
I thought we were getting yellow vests.
Yeah, the yellow vest. I thought they were supposed to be down there helping prevent that stuff to de-escalate the situation.
Well, who's the
Oh,
yellow
yeah,
vest?
where
Are
were
they
they?
are they police? Is that police officers?
Yeah, they're the social workers that they're sending out. I think.
Wait.
Social workers?
Yeah, like they're sending unarmed, basically civilians out to stop gang violence.
Yeah, that's it. I sent you guys that link from
Guys,
Twitter.
stop, guys, stop! Like, come on,
to de-escalate situation.
Tell me how you feel.
Yeah, let's taltalk about your problems. You don't need to shoot
You
at
know?
Jamal.
Maybe.
How many-
Hey, let's not use those kind of names. It doesn't. It might be an Eric or a,
More like Enrique. Come on, you know I'm right.
Hey, I do have Spanish blood in me, so
Oh
yes,
my
I
God,
could be
that's
an
right.
Enrique.
Yeah, he's like one of the Latin kings.
That's right. Throw it on the crown, Eric. Throw it on the crown.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting
It could
targeted
have
for
been.
that one.
It could have been one of the yellow vests he shot. We don't know yet, right?
I sent you guys video of it. On,
Accidental
WhatsApp, on
discharge?
Instagram.
Yeah, the Twitter thing was deleted. The video was
Yeah.
deleted. The post.
Yeah,
you
but
go-
yeah, they. Sorry.
I say if you go to that link you sent, the Twitter post deleted. They got rid of it.
Oh, really?
Oh,
The
really?
Instagram
Yeah.
one?
Either that person did or Twitter did. I don't know. Somebody had said the content was
hell?
deleted.
Is my Twitter one still there?
Oh no, the one I sent you is still there.
The Tensacore
What?
2?
Oh no, the Instagram one from Anthony.
Oh, okay. Because the
Raimondi.
one Dan linked is the one that's difficulty. That's the
Mm.
one that doesn't
can-
work.
I can get to that one too.
Really?
Like when I click the link, it says tweet was deleted by tweet author.
The CWB Chicago. on
CWB
Twitter?
Chicago. Yeah, it says this tweet was deleted by the author.
So
Oh.
this one, the
Oh,
first one, or the second
there's-
one?
There's a video in the comments though.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
original
right there.
tweet removed, video preserved below. Okay. Have to look at that and see.
Wow,
May-
they brought out the paddy wagon.
May,
Holy
con-
cow!
may contain sensitive content. Am I sure I want to view it?
I haven't seen CPD's paddy wagon since we used to go down to the Southside Irish Parade, and everybody that would get drunk and just be belligerent would get thrown in the back.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at that video that Dan posted, and you
Mhm.
got like the gang of kids or whatever walking around, and then that big guy with the tripod picks up his shit and leaves, and then this
Mhm.
fucking paddy wagon comes roaring through like a bat out of hell. I thought he was gonna plow into the crowd.
I didn't know what the guy was
Yeah.
doing. That's what I thought he was
Is it
gonna
like
do.
Grand Theft Auto? Is it like Grand
Yeah,
Theft Auto?
yeah. He's like, that's it. I'm fucking putting a stop to this right now.
I got your yellow vest right here.
Yeah. You load up
I
all
ain't
the.
seen the.
Wait. They rushed the freaking truck? What?
All right, now I gotta watch this again. Hold on.
Wait. So what? The one. Oh
gotta
no,
go
he's
back.
driving away. But they like charged the truck. What the hell? Man,
It's like Mad Max.
I'm telling you. It's, okay, for one, whose stupid idea was to take that truck out onto the beach? Like, that thing's
Probably
going to get
didn't get
stuck.
stuck.
Yeah. These fucking hood rats are going to just look at them scatter like cockroaches. They're all,
They
they
had to
all,
go to get their car to get their guns out of their car.
they all talk shit till the popo shows up, right?
I don't see any of these yellow vests that these people are
No,
talking about.
no. I see one cop that just ran in. behind the truck now. I'll
Is
have
it
to
a
link.
live feed? Let's see.
I don't think
look
it's
for a live
live.
feed.
No.
There should be.
No, not Joey.
Is it still going on? I'm gonna link
I
this
don't
in the video comments in YouTube below. People, if this tweet's still there, people can see this.
Or
Is,
is it?
this is Joe.
Probably gone.
This is the kind of shit we live with in Chicago.
Yeah.
This weekend, Chicagoans should expect to see yellow-vested peacekeepers on the streets as part of the state's anti-violence strategy with a community-focused approach. These outreach workers will help de-escalate and keep our neighborhoods safe. That is from your governor.
Are they armed?
Day.
Are they armed? Because that is going to be, I'll bet you 90% of those people, when they get some kind of encounter, they're going to turn tail and run because nobody in their right mind is going to want to square up with this freaking gang of people like this on the beach. And 90% of those kids probably have weapons on them, as much as I hate to say it. And what, you going to have this guy in yellow vest screaming at him to stop?
More than 500 people have been hired as peacekeepers, trained to de-escalate conflicts in 14 Chicago communities. They're on duty Tuesday through Saturday.
So Monday doesn't count. It's like a freebie day. Is that the day of the
so.
purge? Every Monday they just do what they want.
Let's see.
Oh my God, that's come on. Like,
Oh my God, I gotta post this other video.
I don't even.
Like these kids are playing flag football and a cop chasing a guy goes right behind them. It's amazing.
I don't believe that.
There you go. You gotta watch this video. You gotta watch the video.
I'm definitely gonna have to link this one in the comments.
Most of the participants in this peacekeeper program are not full-time outreach workers. They're recruited in violent neighborhoods and get $100 daily, and the supervisors get $150. But there are 30 members of the thing that's there, and they're full-time salaried employees.
Those dollar amounts should be reversed.
They're called flip workers. It's costing you guys.
I'm sorry.
You watch the video?
These fucking kids are out there screaming and yelling, playing football, and there's a cop.
Yes. It's like out of a cartoon.
This shit, like, you can't make this shit up. It's like, you know what it is? It's like you watch like the fucking police car drives through the fucking. Oh my God.
It's oh my God.
It reminds me of that fucking Leslie Nielsen film, the
Naked
fucking
Gun?
Naked Gun, yes.
That's what I was just thinking of. Nice beaver.
God. Oh, thanks. I just had it. I love the fucking police car barreling through the football game.
I'm watching the video.
Oh my God.
This is no wonder people fucking laugh at us. Shit. Oh, I'm crying. I love the cop, and then like 10 seconds later,
He almost hit like a couple of those kids.
Yeah,
He almost took a couple of those kids out.
The fucking cop goes hoofing it, and then like 10 seconds later, this car comes just barreling through. Now
they're just not having an innocent flag football game.
And like, you know,
whose team is that guy on?
Yeah, right.
He's fixing it.
Two cops. There's two cops. Oh my God, that's. Oh,
we need to do better, people. Everybody, we all, like Joey Swole says, when people make fun of somebody at the gym, do better. We need to do fucking better.
There is something wrong in the world when that shit is normalized on fucking social media, like your TikTok, your Twitter, whatever. Like when these kids, like these kids aren't even fazed by it. They're still playing the fucking game. Like, like they didn't even realize what's going on, or it just doesn't even care. Like, oh, that's just every other Saturday in the city.
I was reading this, and I was gonna somehow segue into it, but a teen girl was arrested in Guyana, South America, for setting a fire that killed 19 students.
Oh, in a school?
It was a mass murder. Her phone was taken away as punishment for seeing an older man. So because her phone got taken away, she set a building on fire and killed 19 people.
Well, I mean,
We need to be the fucking people that we were on September 12th. The
How-
entire world.
how is that different than the asshole that went and shot up a school and killed like 8 people because they didn't know what gender they were or whatever the fuck it was?
We need to ban fire. We
High
need to ban
capacity,
assault fire.
high capacity bonfires need to stop.
Well, those
I'm sorry. We
fully
should, I don't wait.
down.
I don't mean to make light of that situation, but that
we need to ban fully automatic fire devices.
lighters.
Go back
We
to
need to
matches.
ban lighters.
Go back to matches.
Like they're 2 rocks and his fucking stones banging
Mhm.
2 sticks
Yeah,
together.
Exactly. But no, we all need to be the people we were on September 12th after we were attacked.
No, I'll be honest with you.
Everybody
We need to go.
loved everybody.
No, we need to go back to like 99, 2000 era, pre 9/11, because there wasn't that shit going on. You weren't living in that constant fear of everything in the world, and every brown guy that gets on an airplane, is he going to blow it up? I mean, that shit didn't happen before 9/11.
Oh yeah, it did.
You didn't have that constant
80s,
fear.
right?
That constant fear wasn't there, and there was no, the big fucking what's the government thing to protect everybody?
But the
Homeland
FBI
Security?
or the CIA.
Like the Homeland Security. I mean, that's like, and their Patriot Act, like that shit. That wasn't around. Like, you didn't give them basically free reign to spy on us. That was that whole thing that when Snowden released all that shit, that's what came out of it. Like, this is what your surveillance state that we live in now, because we all scream bloody murder when they flew planes into a building, and oh, you asked for this. Well, no, I didn't fucking ask for the government to spy on me in my own backyard, but they're gonna do it anyway.
Well, they had to do. That was part of the things they figured they needed to do to get in front of any other possible situations, right? And I think that's okay.
I don't know. I mean, you got guys like this running through
I
a
don't know
fucking
if
park being chased by cops while kids are playing football. How did that help this?
It's a double-edged sword. I don't think I understand the need for like the Big
For-
Brother, their surveillance.
There's
I understand
a
the need
need
for it.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about it, but I understand the need because of 9/11, etc. Yes, I'm
Right.
flattening
Yeah.
out my throat lozenges.
Well, so like they're like, and don't get me wrong, like before pre 9/11 in that world, there was a surveillance state, and they were monitoring the stuff they had to monitor. The people they wanted to monitor. Post 9/11, the Patriot
they
Act.
profiled.
Yeah, post 9/11 with the Patriot Act, they're basically giving them carte blanche to monitor everything, your emails, your cell phones, your whatever. And you say one bad thing and it's like, oh my God, you're going to get arrested because you said bomb while talking about the president. Like that shit, like that's not something that like you want to live in that constant fear looking over your shoulder that either someone's going to mistake you for a bad guy, or a bad guy is looking for you. Like as much as I hate to say it, you hit the nail on the head, the profiling. Look at all the Indian, Pakistani, anybody who's like not white skinned that could potentially be racially profiled and go, oh, he's a brown guy, he must be a terrorist or whatever. Like,
well, that's nothing new.
No, but it's probably more prevalent now in a post 9/11 world.
Yeah, but then but then it could lead to. I mean, I'm on middle of the road because, like I said, I understand it and et cetera, et cetera. Like the Japanese in the internment camps when we were bombed in Pearl Harbor, we put the Japanese in internment camps because the Japanese government decided to bomb us, so all of a sudden all Japanese are bad. No, I don't think so.
Yeah. There's a need for it. There is a need for that kind of thing, and I think some people use 9/11 and the Patriot Act to to push it to like a level to make it like the norm. Like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
you're always being listened to with your phone or your stupid house automation system, your thermostat, your
Voldemort.
Google, your whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like pre 9/11. I don't think that was as big as a concern, and it was more conspiracy tinfoil hat type thing.
And then it came
Now,
true. It was more
yeah,
Alex
now
Jones
it's the
stuff, and then it
norm.
came true.
Yes, now
Mhm.
it's the norm. Like there's been proof in the shit that Meta Facebook put out against that lawsuit where they said that on like Android and iPhones, Facebook would continue to run in the background and the microphone would listen to whatever and show
Mhm.
you ads based on keywords that it picked up on. And it's
That's like
like,
when Batman had the
yes,
sonar on everybody's
yes,
phone. Yeah.
yes, yes.
Even Batman knew it was too much power.
Well, I mean that's like look at the crap we talked about it a couple weeks ago or whatever. The robot vacuum with the camera, and it was
Mhm.
taking pictures of people like in the bathroom and like undressing.
I'm gonna start dancing in front of mine when it's
Yeah,
going. And
I'm
be like,
gonna I'm
"Hey."
gonna start popping a squat on my eye, robot man. Let him. You wanna watch me? I'll give you something to look at,
Yeah.
and then I'll put a link to my
Yeah.
OnlyFans in there when he.
Only dads.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, I think like there's like, and I'll link to it in the comments, and I'll send you guys a link in WhatsApp. But there was a thing that came out when Snowden released all those papers, and everyone said he was a bad guy about all this surveillance. There's this thing called Room 641A, which is at the basically the main hubs of the internet connectivity. So like you got one in Chicago, downtown, and like the financial district. There's a bunch in New York and like California. They put these rooms in with monitoring equipment that basically captures and taps all the traffic in and out of that room. So you're talking like all the internet traffic, and they're just collating it and putting it somewhere that they can view it later. And like that was one of the things. There was a big lawsuit because I think AT&T was part of it. They got sued because it was basically espionage against U.S. citizens, which like the government is not supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
that's the
it's the
balance.
Department of Homeland Security. I'm sure they've looked at all of us. No offense, they
Well-
probably look at me and go, "This fucking guy needs to get a life," because all he does is he goes to work, he comes home, goes to the gym, snuggles with his kids.
He's getting swole so he could attack. You can like the I what really fails or what really bothers me about all this surveillance is you got like that guy that just crashed that truck into the White House.
Mm-hmm.
Like apparently he
The
had been
Nazi
planning.
sympathizer.
Yeah, the Nazi like Indian or Pakistani sympathizer. I don't know how that works. I've never heard of those people being Nazis, but whatever.
Illinois Nazis. I hate Illinois Nazis.
I've always loved you.
I love the Blues Brothers.
Like all this surveillance, though.
Whoever's listening, watch the Blues Brothers. You're gonna love it.
Yes, I'm sure they have. But like, so I read somewhere that this guy had planned this for a while. Like, like whatever. So like, how come they didn't catch this guy talking about this or planning it or whatever?
And other things people have planned stuff online. I don't think that we're that high up on the ladder to go after.
No. We're not even anywhere near that. I mean,
well, not us personally, but even the guy who drove into the White House. Like, to John's point, like we're saying the government sees, hears all, but obviously people are planning stuff ahead and getting away with it to some degree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's still ways you can get around it. You go into a room, you leave your phone out there, you leave all your technology. You take, Voldemort off the wall so there's no power and it's not recording, or you go outside. I mean.
Well,
wait, going outside? What's that?
Oh my God! Yeah, good in the sun. Oh my God!
There's that big bright thing in the sky that scares the shit out of me.
That's Alexa.
It's coming down. We don't say that name in this house.
That's on this is stuff they put on like Facebook though. right?
Well,
Some
but
people put their plans on Facebook.
yeah, or like a Discord, like that idiot kid that leaked all those documents of like some stupid. He was like a secret, like a he worked for the NSA or whatever as like an analyst, and he had like a
Mhm.
bunch of people on Discord he was trying to impress. So he posted like documents that like he took photographs of or whatever, top secret shit, and like they caught him, and they're like
Yeah.
threatening him with terrorists, like basically charging him as a terrorist for releasing these documents. It's
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
yeah, it's. I'm sure.
I don't think that we're organized enough in order for the government to create a thing that houses
Nah.
all of our data, and they have a way to comb through it and find shit. Maybe they forgot
I
to up
wouldn't be
their cloud
surprised.
storage contract.
Maybe it's
They
maybe
ran out of
they have
space.
maybe they have AI looking and they're only looking for keywords.
Well, and that's the funny thing is like
We're gonna get a text from the FBI or the NSA going,
stop talking
"Stop
about this
talking
now.
about
It's
Some
actually
guys,
from 642.
yeah, some random guy's gonna show up in our Discord.
That would be really kind of neat. Just a little boop, and it's like Guy
Yep.
Fawkes or something. Dude, that'd be kind of neat. I would be like, okay,
A live interview with
You're
a
awesome.
hacker.
Yeah.
I think like there's a thing where like they talk about the like when they organized, you know, data or whatever, and like the whole AI thing. So the AI like ChatGPT or these other ones that are out there now, they're all taught by what they call a language model, and it's basically just data that they feed it and say, here, read this and learn everything you can about it and store it in memory. So like I don't see why if you've got like transcripts of phone calls or whatever chat logs, you couldn't feed that, you know, the government could feed that. And I they've probably been doing this for years, even before AI became a thing publicly, where they feed that data into their own computer system and say, all I got to do is ask it about things and go, hey, has anybody talked about blowing up the White House and use these keywords? And it would just go,
Yeah,
well, here's what I found on
Great,
that.
not great.
Like,
Now you got us, getting on a list, and they're gonna
It's-
watch us.
but it's
I
like,
bet that's a ton of hits.
oh yeah, well, I mean, like this, like the this podcast or somebody talking
Right.
about it somewhere. But like
Yeah.
then I think it makes their job easier to where they flag that, and now an analyst has to go back and listen to it or read the transcript or look at the photos that the guy posted on Discord while talking about it, because that's where you cross that line of like espionage on your own people, because and that's what like Snowden talks about like being the big problem, is that they do shit like that, and they may say they do it in the name of security and the 9/11 and all this stuff, and they're only targeting specific individuals, but the ability to do that to anybody is what is like there's nobody governing that, and that's the
Well-
big problem.
But we don't know that no one's governing it.
Well, but like nobody talks about it. That's the thing. We had to find
That's
out from a
showbiz,
guy.
Also,
Went to
what
Russia.
do they gain by that? Like this person who listened to that, like what did they gain?
Well, ideally I think it would probably be like, oh hey, the computer
Like Minority
flagged.
Report.
Yeah, you linked it. Yeah, it's like, oh hey, here I log in on Monday morning as an analyst, and I got a stack of documents that say review these text transcripts because these keywords came up, and the guy sits there all day long and reads it and goes, oh yeah,
Who
I
the
think this
fuck
is
in school right now.
a legitimate threat or a not a legitimate threat, and then they have to act on it. That's fine. I'm okay with that, because if it's not a legitimate threat and that person can determine that, that's great. But now if you're saying they're doing that to everybody, and like an AI or somebody gets involved and says, oh, this guy said that word in a podcast, let's go flashbang his family and raid his house because he talked about it on a podcast, like just referencing something, he saw or read an article. Like that's not right.
Yeah. That was wild.
Is it a black van in front of the school?
Yeah. No. Oh God, it's only Friday. Holy shit.
Yep.
No, there's kids.
I don't-
some of the kids I think had a band thing or something today, and they're all just coming back now. So
I don't think we'll ever know how much they're monitoring and how they're doing it. Like we're not going to get that level of transparency.
No, and I think if you did, it would cause too much unrest, because you get people who would be like, hell no, they ain't gonna happen, and they're gonna take up arms and charge a building or something. I don't know.
They're gonna storm Area 51. Yeah,
yeah.
Actually, I heard Area 51 is not really what it used to be. That they now have a different base.
That sounds like something that somebody who works there would want you to hear.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
This is not the alien stronghold you're looking for.
If Area 51, if you people are watching and you need like a maintenance guy or a janitor, I'm your guy. You know,
I'll sign any sort of NDA.
I can keep my mouth shut. So I have Voldemort over there. I got the other Voldemort right here. You can, you know.
I mean, think about all the horrible stuff, and you think they're monitoring and they're just not saying anything? Like Epstein and Weinstein?
I mean, they could.
Yeah, but
it's entirely possible.
Epstein and Weinstein, you figure Epstein, look how many people are involved with that. Or at least they claim are allegedly involved with that.
That's like his little book or his list of all the clientele or whatever. Like, how come that's never actually been released?
That's the safest document in Washington.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
It's underneath the Declaration of Independence.
They found.
We're gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. I love that movie.
They found boxes of top secret documents in Trump's thing in Mar-a-Lago, and they can't release this damn thing, and nobody can seem to find it or like put it out there.
Don't forget about this stuff under Biden too. Yeah, both.
Well, but I mean, any of that, like even look at with Hillary when she was running, and that damn thing with their email server, how quick they poured that out there. Like, come on. And you mean to tell me that
emails,
that they can't verify, Biden's son's laptop or this document, this book that Epstein had? Like, it's bullshit. It's because I think there's people that, and this is going to sound totally conspiracy theorist. There's
what did we just
talk
about the last half hour?
Yeah, that's true. But I think that's like, there's people that make that decision that like, we're not ready for that information. Like everyone says like, oh, if aliens really exist, they're never going to tell us because we're not ready. Like, we couldn't handle that.
Right.
Mass hysteria.
Yeah.
Well, we're not good at having a common understanding or agreeing or working together on large scales. Like, there's just,
right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, unless it's like, the black guy who got choked to death by the cop's knee, then we can rally the troops and fight everything. I mean, they didn't have a problem doing that, but like, when it comes to like then again, at the same point, if they say, hey, there are aliens, they don't need that shit happening again, like anywhere. Whether
aliens are coming to destroy us,
right.
Then we have mass hysteria, or we have an asteroid coming that's going to kill us in 3 days. You got 3 days of mass hysteria,
Dogs and cats living together. It'll be anarchy.
The asteroid, I could see mass hysteria. But at this point, don't we all agree that there probably are aliens in Area 51?
There probably are. I'd like to think so. I want to believe.
They should just come out and say it if there are. Like, we don't care.
I don't necessarily think in Area 51, maybe. Well, yes, I do. But
what is that? S7 or S3? What's the other one?
Isn't that a bucket? A cloud bucket? S3?
No, that's AWS3.
Yeah.
But do I think there's aliens in the universe? Oh, yeah, there has to be. I mean, what kind of pompous ass thinks that there's not other forms of life?
Oh, so many.
Are they bipedal like us, like humanoid style?
It's probably the same pompous ass who thinks that the world is flat.
So many pompous asses.
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, there are so many pompous asses.
We can't agree on things. That's why it takes so long for things to move forward. I see what you did there.
Sorry. That was funny. That's showbiz, baby.
Showbiz Pizza, the animatronic rat.
Oh, God. Don't talk about food. I'm getting hungry. I want tacos.
So on a lighter note, I was watching this Like, I was watching this documentary on World War II, and they said that when World War II ended, well, okay, so during World War II, there was like all this fighting going on, obviously with Japan and US and whomever. There was a dogfight over Guam, and a Japanese pilot got shot down and crash landed in Guam. He lived in the mountains in Guam.
Oh, I saw this story.
Yeah, he lived in the mountains of Guam up until like the 1970s, 71, 72. And he didn't come out because he thought the war was still going on. Because nobody found him, and he just lived in the cave somewhere. But like, I guess because Guam was like a major hub for like all the airlines, and all these planes would go flying over, he just thought the war was still going on because all these planes were coming and going. And he lived in this fucking cave for like 30 years after the war ended.
Damn.
Like nobody told him. He just, did his own thing, living in a cave.
Well, if he's got no way to find out, if he's in
Well, yeah, I mean, but like, where the hell was he living that was so isolated that like you don't meet other people? Like I could understand for like maybe a couple weeks or whatever, but 30 years, like you just avoid
I've
people.
Never been to Guam. I don't know. I've never been to Guam.
But
that's amazing. I feel like I would be dead in a week.
Yeah, like there's no way. I'd have to like I'd go turn myself into one of those army bases that like you could probably see from the mountaintop and be like, that's it, I can't fucking take this anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the island would kill me. I would die.
Yeah, I would probably not even know what to do.
And then get eaten by a GRUE or something. I don't know.
Eaten by a GRUE. Oh my god, you totally went Zork. You are likely to be eaten by a GRUE. Look at Eric's like, I don't know what the fuck you nerds are talking about.
It would totally happen.
Sorry, I'm just tired and hungry.
Oh,
I need a shower.
That's incredible that that a person could do that, right? Live on an island for 30
years. Like that's like multiple presidencies. The war came and went. They dropped a fucking bomb and you didn't even know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like they probably destroyed his like homeland, his family, his houses, whatever. And he's over there living his best life in a fucking cave in Guam.
I don't know if he's necessarily living his best life, but
if I'm a Japanese pilot that gets downed and my options are either like go turn myself in and possibly get killed or prisoner of war or whatever, or like live on my own, like I'd probably choose live on my own and hide as much as I could. But like to do that for 30 years, like that takes a lot of balls. Like,
could you imagine going back to your family after that? You know what I mean?
I want to know, like, so that was like in the 70s, like the guy, he may not even be alive anymore, but like, what do you
died in 1990 something.
Did Undertaker throw him off the top of Hell in the Cell?
It may have been 1998.
maybe he went and saw the Undertaker getting throwing Mankind off the cage in Hell in a Cell.
And then he's like, I spent 30 years in a fucking cave to come out and see this. I'm going back to the cave.
It was actually on one of those historical Twitter links recently that I've been posting. That's interesting.
Oh, nice. Find it. Yeah, it was like something it was like a documentary on World War II and like the aftermath and how it affected all these people. And like, I guess there was some guy that he apparently he was like a American guy in Japan. And when they dropped the bomb, he basically
dropped the bomb on me.
he basically, like, he was there, and I don't know, he was like a prisoner or whatever. But when they dropped the first bomb, the next day, or was like 2 days later, 3 days later, when they dropped the second one, like he was in both spots, and he survived both drop bombs. Like he did.
How far down was he?
It was something like the first one. Like they dropped it, like he was far enough away, but like he was there that he was able to like take shelter and came out later and was fine. But then like I guess the army or whoever the Japanese army transferred him to the other base near Nagasaki which, was the second bomb, like right there. And he's like the only person, at least known, to survive both nuclear attacks. It's like, what the fuck? Like, you think you have a bad day, and then you're that guy.
And then you got to deal with 2 nuclear bombs.
He died in 1997, so just before The Undertaker.
Damn.
He didn't get to see the Undertaker throwing mankind.
Well, no,
off
he
the,
probably saw the Undertaker. He just didn't get to see him throwing him off the helmet.
throwing him off the. Definitely, yeah, exactly.
Oh God, yeah. That was. I thought that was pretty interesting. I saw that and I was like, man, this guy lived 30 years and banging 2 coconuts together to keep himself happy.
Yeah. Well. I'm not touching. I'm not touching that one. I'm gonna leave that one alone. That's
doing something with the coconuts.
Yeah, I don't want. I don't want to.
I don't know.
So I got another one I'll bring up that I saw. Somebody commented on this, and I was thinking about it, and it may only be pertinent to anybody within America. Outside of America, they may not understand it, but why do we call the liquid that we put in our cars gas?
I don't know.
It's a liquid
instead of petrol.
Well, but it's a liquid, not a gas. So why would we call it gas? I don't know.
That's a very good.
Yeah, and petrol is what, like the UK or pretty much everywhere else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a very, very good question.
So he did go back to Tokyo. Okay.
Yeah, I told you. Maybe I didn't tell you, but whatever. Look at the picture of him in the hole. Like, is that when they found him?
Oh,
like,
maybe.
Was there a photographer going with him? Like, he looks like he's in good shape,
Yeah.
Like,
so he was stationed on Guam. Okay, so he didn't actually. I thought. See, they made it sound like he was like a pilot that got down in the dogfight or whatever. And
no, you're one of those people who twists the facts and then says based on a true story.
Yeah. That's like the spider hole they found Saddam in.
I was thinking
just wild.
Thing.
He was found by fishermen. What the hell were the fishermen doing in the mountain? You're not gonna find no fucking fish up there.
They're looking for flying fish.
Oh,
yeah, how are they?
Oh, is that like the flying catbird?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Tyler Perry's got $100 million estate in Georgia.
Tyler Perry.
Is that the?
Okay. That's that actor that plays in everything.
Oh, that's not the lead singer, who's Aerosmith.
That's
Is
Tyler.
he the guitarist on Aerosmith?
That's Tyler Durden.
Steven Tyler.
Oh wait, Steven Tyler is the guitarist on Tyler Durden's band Aerosmith.
Yes.
Okay. The hell, it's canon. It's canon. His name was Robert Paulson.
Did you post the video of the guys, the Arby's crime syndicate?
Yes.
And they were talking about being like Meatloaf.
I got bad on hell.
That was
I
great.
could go for some meatloaf right about now. Heck
Meatloaf and some beer.
Oh, this is going to be an amazing story. And then I see this jackass recanting the whole thing like it's medieval times.
That guy does it's a skit, I guess he does that all the time. He takes the news clips and splices them together.
That was good. It was clever.
Yeah, that guy's
These knuckleheads really just propped this door open, didn't they? Hopefully that freaking bus is still there.
Trigger an alarm and then send the cops over to him. SWAT your own school.
Oh, Gawker. Okay. Our IT guy is standing right there. You think he would know better, knowing that when the door's cracked open, I get text messages.
Why the hell's the IT guy still there?
IT knows everything.
He goes as a chaperone.
Whatever. Keep him away from the kids. Those IT people are weird.
He's in IT. You don't mess with them. They're watching.
Yeah, they know everything.
He's all right. He's all right. I like him.
I am the eyes and ears of this institution, my son.
I was listening to Michael J. Fox talk the other day. And he said
Oh.
something that I'd like to give him some props for.
What's that?
With gratitude, optimism is sustainable. Coming from a guy that was sitting there talking and shaking and doing this and
Yeah.
keeping his head up, you know what? I'd like that. You know, I
Wasn't he was the one I linked that article when he made that comment about how it's progressing and there's really like it's getting worse day by day. And he was like,
Yeah.
I welcome death. Like, I don't know how long he's been living with this, but it's like at some point.
That's why he stopped acting.
Yeah. But like at some point, I mean, what has it been, like 20 years now or more? At some point, the guy just kind of accepted his fate and he's just waiting to die. Like
Probably 30s. When did he was in that one political show?
West Wing. Yeah.
Was it West Wing?
Yeah.
Yeah. When was that? Was that 2000s? Was that 90s? I don't remember when that is.
1999. So yeah, 2000.
Oh, I saw something the other day online. Who was the bigger actor in the 80s? Michael J. Fox or Ralph Macchio?
In the 80s?
In the 80s.
What happened?
Ralph Macchio.
So you're talking Karate Kid or Back to the Future, basically.
Back to the Future. Alex P. Keaton and Family Ties.
Well, that's the only reason I would say he would have been a bigger actor because he did more. Like
Agreed.
Macchio only had Karate Kid.
He had what, Rounders, I think, too?
Not in the 80s.
Rounders.
Was it? Hold on. There was a show, yeah.
Rounders with like.
Was it
with
Rounders or
Matt Damon? Matt Damon.
Karate Kid, Cobra Kai, he was in Outsiders.
That's it, Outsiders.
Yeah.
Oh, with Tom Cruise.
Oh shit, he was in My Cousin Vinny. Oh, that was only 92 though. So
yes, he was in My
Cousin Vinny. Yeah.
I don't know why I totally forgot that was him. Two Utes. Two Utes.
There's a thing called The Real Miyagi. Huh. Let's check that out. Yeah, so honestly, looking at this, he was in Up in Smoke with Cheech and Chong.
Ralph Macchio?
Ralph Macchio was in Up in
Michael
Smoke.
J. Fox? Oh.
Is that like Bob Saget was in that other one with the potheads? When he was the guy living on the guy's couch.
Well, you figure in the 80s we had Karate Kid, The Outsiders, Karate Kid 2, Karate Kid 3. I never saw Cross. He was on 8 is Enough. I forgot about that. That was 77 to 81.
He wasn't in Gremlins, was he?
No.
Ralph
Teachers never saw that.
Ralph Macchio was in Gremlins. That's right. No, not Ralph Macchio. Mr. Miyagi, whatever his name was.
Distant Thunder. Never saw that.
I'm so confused.
I'm looking up his IMDb. So
I think Michael J. Fox had a bigger.
Yeah.
He had bigger shows, and bigger movies. I think they were more well known.
I agree.
Although,
let's go through Michael J. Fox and
Karate Kid was a damn good series of films.
You figure Back to the Future, Family Ties, Back to the Future 2, Teen Wolf, The Secret of My Success.
Yep.
No.
He was in Casualties of War. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was. Greedy, Bright Lights, Big City, Leo and Me. I don't remember that one.
You know who saw that guy they rescued from Guam? Probably saw all these.
Yeah, probably.
That's the first thing you wanted to do.
Let's go see Karate Kid.
Yeah, I hear there's this guy that does karate really well. I want to see his movies. Bruce Lee.
So yeah, I'm definitely gonna say Michael J. Fox. These people, I need to text this dude. Be like, hey, have him close this damn door for a minute for me, would you?
I'm surprised it doesn't trigger an alarm.
Yeah, it is triggering the alarm. It's letting me know that there's an alarm triggered, and the lights turned off.
Can't you just go in your backyard and holler at him, like across the field?
Yes, actually, I could.
You're like, hey, Dick, shut the door.
I actually could. kind of just go to the edge of my property line right here and kind of yell at them. But
Property
You know.
line.
Property.
Yeah.
It's not your property line. You think you own that property line. It's not yours.
bank owns that property, and they need to come mow this shit. That's what they need to do.
That's
I'm tired
right.
of doing it every week.
I think we are onto something. Since I don't actually own the property, let somebody else take care of it, right?
Mhm. There's probably like 10 to 15 feet on my side property here that is still like, I don't remember if it's village or county, but I got to take care of it. I'm like, no. I mean, I still mow it, but
Well, I mean that's like the parkway technically. Like, isn't that supposed to be owned by the city or the village?
oh yeah, up by the front, the easement up there, yeah.
Yeah, but we all mow it anyway.
Like, yeah, make them do it. It's like going to Target or Walmart and ringing up your own stuff.
And
And then
then
they get mad at you when you forget something.
I went to Starbucks the other day, and
Did you
the
tip
girl. Well, no. So the girl sticks the thing out the window for like the card, and like
Mhm.
literally just tap the card on there, and I pull the card away, and she's like, "Oh, you got to press the button." I'm like, "What?" And like it says on the screen, but like there's no. I don't know why the hell they do this. It's not like no thanks or no tip. It's like 0, and then like the percentages. So I'm like, I gotta fucking just 0. Like, but I'm like, why? I don't know even know why that's a thing. Like, she's getting paid to do this, probably like $15 an hour, whatever the hell it is now. I'm not gonna tip them to hand me my like that's your job. I'm sorry. Like,
if you were handing me coffee or bringing, like refilling my coffee, like serving, sure.
right, right.
I'll
I go to a
definitely,
restaurant. We'll do that. Dan and I talked about this the last time. I think before you got on
I think we
about
talk about this all the time.
promote socialism. But like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, it's the stupidest thing. Like, even when you're at the store, like, I don't know about you guys. I don't have cash on me. Like, I very rarely carry cash. If I do have
Mhm.
cash and I use it, like a lot of times, if I get change back, I'll throw that in the cup because, like, I'm like, whatever. Like, it's 60
Yeah.
cents. It's nothing really. It's not their 15 or 20% that we should be giving them. But like, to me, that's like that's the tip. Like that's tipping.
Mm.
Like they're paying you $15 an hour. Like I'm not going to give you another couple bucks on top of that. Like just because you handed me the coffee that the guy next to you made. Like sorry,
Mhm. Exactly.
but like oh here I got this change back. I'll just put it in the cup. I got like $1 back. Put it in the cup. That's fine. Whatever.
I think I gave
Yeah.
Maverick a tip the last time I went. The guy's name was Maverick. If I would have known his name was Maverick, I would have been like,
Oh,
well,
you
what's
could
the
have been
name
like
on your order? I would have been like, my name is
Goose.
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 I
Talk
would
to
have
me,
been like,
Goose.
Iceman. I would have said something like that. But no,
You
he
do that.
didn't
You do
tell
that
me his
little
name was
like
Maverick.
you do that bite at him.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
like his? Is that his store nickname? Like his
Yeah,
flair?
that's
Or
his
real
handle.
name?
That's his handle.
Hey, what? Hey, whatever.
Zero
That's cool.
cool.
Hey, whatever. It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Just
Think
let
we
me
We're
know
should
your
nobody.
eliminate
name.
tipping.
We're nobody without a handle, man. We're nobody.
We're nobody. Your name
I'm
goes
all
to
for-
like 15 computers a day.
Yeah.
I'm all for eliminating tipping and bringing everybody to minimum wage. That's under.
I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with saying like, oh, they got to make a livable wage. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if you plan on surviving, like living and working as like a waitress or McDonald's or Starbucks or whatever, like, then it's never gonna happen. Like, you got to do something to better yourself. Go to school, get a better job,
it's
whatever.
But school's more expensive than the living wage.
Well, yeah, that's the other problem. It's the education system screws you either way.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, speaking of that, speaking of education, I want to give a shout out to my beautiful wife, Patty Mel. She graduated. Actually, she graduated, I think, like a month ago, technically,
Nice.
with her master's.
Sweet.
In
Where
what-
from?
In what?
Where from and in
Uh,
what?
Liberty University and public health.
Awesome. Public health. What is
So-
that? Like, is that like nursing?
Like
The health of the
programs,
public. It's in
like
the
that.
name.
For like areas that are high hardship areas.
Oh,
like
okay. Like social work type stuff?
No, but
No?
like to create a program for food insecurities. And,
Oh,
and things
okay.
like those.
Okay.
Was
But
she
Nice.
offered a yellow vest?
No.
Yeah. If she is
Okay.
decline.
I can give her a yellow vest if she wants, but I don't think she's gonna want to go down there and do that.
I think what
But
you're
no,
going to
like,
want
she
to do is give her one of those vests that we use for airsoft, the plate carrier, and then put an actual plate in there, and then you'll be okay.
Yeah, exactly. No, she does. She works for. What she does is she community programs.
Okay.
So the food bank down the street needs help doing something. They'll go out and the team that she works on recruits volunteers in her company, and then they go out and help. If a conservatory forest preserve conservatory needs help picking up sticks and stuff like that, they go out and they help with that. She does things at Lamb's Farm and
That's cool.
Northern Illinois Food Bank, stuff like that. So
Nice. We
So, kinda charity work,
we
but-
volunteer at that Feed My Starving Children place, like the food bank.
Mhm.
They make all the meals and shit. Yeah, we do that every once in a while. Christina goes and does that.
Yeah, she's on the board for Northern Illinois Food Bank, which is kind of neat because Brian McCaskey is also on said food bank
Nice. Find out what they're
Which
going to do
was-
with Arlington Park.
with Arlington Park. Yeah, well, the first time she went to the meeting, she was in, where was it? Was it Lake Forest? I forget what the first meeting was. But she told me, she's like, yeah, somebody on the Bears was there, but it's part of the thing. And she's like, but I don't know who the player is. Like, okay, well, I'm like, I might have an idea.
Yeah.
I watch a little bit of football.
I'm kind of a football
might have an
buff.
So I'm like, who's the name? We went back and forth a little for just a couple, 2-3 minutes, and she finally goes, his name was McCaskey. I'm like,
Yeah, that guy
That's
doesn't
a
play on the
football
Bears. He's the owner.
he's the owner of said team. So I'm like,
So
that was money.
he's Virginia's
that was
kid,
money.
right? Is that yeah?
I think so, somewhere.
Yeah.
around there. I'm like, this dude got money. So yeah, so he's there. There's a event coming up for the food bank that I forget where it's at. It's like $400 a ticket. So hopefully old boy shows up, and I could
Holy
be like,
crap.
down Chicago.
Wow. Okay. I didn't realize this, that Virginia Hallis McCaskey. She's related
like
to George.
900.
She's related to George Hallis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's like a whole legacy
yeah,
there.
Moltar.
She's 100 years old. Her
I didn't realize she was
salary,
100.
her salary is $30 million a year. Her
She makes
monthly
$30 million a year.
Her monthly income, $2.5 million a month. A month. Her net worth as of January 2023 is $2 billion.
To have a shitty team since like 2006, and before that was 85.
Like
I can do that.
I would take her job for a month and take half that salary, and I could probably do better than they do.
I
Well,
would have
that
gotten
money's
Patrick
probably-
Mahomes. I wouldn't have gotten.
Well, it's not like
Trubisky.
she's
I would've
gonna
got
get-
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, it's not like
Yeah,
she's
she's-
getting a $2 million check every month, but still.
I mean, she's right. She's not going out boating and buying houses, and you know what I mean. It's probably going
She
to
might
good
be.
causes.
She might be.
But I think it's I think like at that age, it's not
I'm gonna-
like
I'm gonna
she's
mute myself.
actually all right. It's not like she's actually doing any work, though. I mean,
Right.
she's a figurehead at this point.
Yeah.
What did he say? We can't hear you. Look, he just went into that dark void back there. What the hell?
He's in room 641.
Yes. Oh, he came out. He's not the same Eric. Somebody put on your glasses and see if he's an alien underneath.
It's like Men in Black.
Yes. You
He's
just
got a
went in
different
and
head on.
your skin's hanging off your bones, Eric. I think you're still muted. You're still muted, Eric.
Right there is the
It's-
bathroom.
Okay.
It's Snowden.
And I was gonna try to go potty real quick, but Patty Melt has the door locked.
Why'd you go out
Because-
that door?
Because
Because
she's in there?
because I did not realize that door is locked.
Oh,
I
okay.
figure she locked it because she went to the bathroom when she came down from doing bedtime with the girls. So I figure I just would go out that door and go right around. But yeah, no.
Well, that's the.
So
Is that like a hall bath or is that off the bedroom?
that's off our bedroom, but you can get in off the first floor.
Okay.
So if you're able to come up Saturday, Sunday to help me paint, you're more than welcome to. Dan, same with you. I know you said you weren't going to be able to, but I'm still going to extend the invite back to you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, yeah, of course. So one of these days we'll have a bonfire. One like Friday or Saturday night.
Barbecue. Well, bonfire.
I'm gonna try to get my Blackstone out tomorrow to season the grill, season the
Maybe-
the. So I start making
grates?
smash burgers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a
Maybe-
griddle.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So I got that for my birthday from my beautiful wife. So she spent way too much money on me, but I thank you, dear. I mean, that was like a month and a half ago, but
Sweet.
What's next weekend is the
it's a gift that keeps on giving. But yeah, we got to have some bonfire.
Next
action
weekend's the
going on.
second.
That's what I was just looking at, the 3rd and the 4th of June.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hot.
Holy crap. 82, 86, 88, 86, 86. Patty Melt and I got to go. I sold my motorcycle last year. So I've been riding since like 97 and maybe 98. No, my first motorcycle was in 96. So 98 is when I first started riding. I haven't been without a motorcycle this long since then. Last year wasn't too bad. I wasn't too like tweaky about it. This year I was trying to do wheelies on my lawnmower. That I think I'm going through some kind of crisis, like a midlife crisis right now, where it's
Isn't that a thing though? Like, isn't the lawnmower racing like a thing?
Yeah. I should put a nitrous bottle on it. No, I literally I got the mower up 2 inches maybe. Like I got the tires to come off the ground.
What the hell?
I was trying to get Patty Melt to take a video, but she wasn't doing it. I was having fun. I was drinking. I was having fun. I didn't care.
Nice.
You let your foot off the brake and yank up on the wheel, on the steering wheel.
Wow.
It was coming up, but instead of my Grand Cherokee, we should have bought a Wrangler. We test drove a white one, and I was the prissy bitch that would have missed some of the creature comforts, like having to use a key to start my car, or
You missed that creature comfort?
no, I don't. I have the fast key, so I just put my hand on the door handle, open it up, and then I have a push to start.
Yeah. Push to start.
So I don't take the key out of my pocket.
More shit to break. More shit they could use to surveil us. Look at Dan's car with his fucking radio. It kills the whole car now.
But yeah, we test drove a white Wrangler, and we should have bought that one. And I'm trying to weasel Patty Melt into trading in my Grand Cherokee for a Wrangler because I'm having issues dealing with being in a full cage when it's summertime.
Gotcha. You want to take the doors off? Yeah.
Take the doors, take the top off, and I told her, I said, we'll get an older one so there's less electronics and leave the frickin' top off all summer. We don't leave anything in our cars anyway, so it's not like it's somebody might steal it. I don't leave shit in my car. I have a stroller in my car in my gym bag. You want my dirty gym shit? Hey, I
Maybe,
haven't washed my squat briefs in like
it's 20,
5 years. So
it's 2023. Don't judge people, man. Maybe that's their kink. They want the
Hey,
dirty gym clothes.
they want my squat briefs. Like I said, the last time I washed my squat briefs was, I think I was still living at my parents' house after the divorce and everything. So
Why do you not
2013,
wash them?
2014.
Why would you take 10 years to wash your underwear?
Well, no, well, they're squat briefs, so they're not. You only wear them for a couple hours at a time, and you can't just throw them in the regular washer. You have to
Ah,
wash them separately. So it's a pain. And the last few years I really haven't been squatting much. Oh shit, Dan left.
yeah, he said he was going to drop. That's cool.
All right. Yeah, I think are we getting about that time?
Hour 45, which, we can cut it short,
Yeah, we're
whatever.
about there. Yeah, I gotta use the bathroom. I gotta eat, and
Yeah,
I'm a little
probably got to
tired.
turn the air conditioning on. It's getting stuffy in here.
Yeah, I turned ours to 66.
Jeez, I put mine at like 70 and it's like it never friggin' stops running. I swear to God.
I'm trying to keep the upstairs cool. The downstairs is, I gotta check all my diverters, but
Yeah, I just turned all mine. And it sucks because I changed all mine so it blows more air upstairs. And then like it's been like in the 40s overnight, so we've had to turn the heat on. Now the hot upstairs gets like a friggin' oven.
yeah,
Sucks.
exactly. Yeah, it sucks. So, but
Cool.
it was a pleasure, sir. I'm
Yeah.
gonna sign off too. I'm hungry and I gotta go potty. So I
Yeah.
gotta sneak upstairs and hopefully don't wake up the time bombs up there.
Oh,
the
yeah, don't wake
little
up the
girls.
kiddies.
So don't wake up the kiddos. So, but
All right.
thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. You have a
All
good
right.
one, sir.
Take care,
All
man.
right.
I'll talk to you later.
Sorry, talk to
Bye.
you. Bye.